Reestablishing neural.
So I've been trying to get a good game started with Shalem 11 and Dr. What's his name? I gotta look at his name now. But these, a couple of characters I don't use very much. I really wanted to have a successful game with them, and so far I think I've started 2 expert level games with them and completely failed. So we're gonna try again. Oh yeah, so it was Shalem 11 and Dr. Zoo, that's what it was. So we're gonna try again, see if I can do any better this time around. I have won this game on expert. Since I got the console version, I've already won a game, but I did it with Decker and International, who have particularly useful abilities that make the game a little easier when you're playing with them. Zoo and Shalem are a little bit more specialized. Their stuff isn't as universally useful. If there's any guards in here, I'm probably screwing myself over, but I gotta say, they did a pretty good job with the console controls. Occasionally, there was one time, my very last mission in the game that I ended up winning, where I accidentally ended my turn when I meant to do something else, and I lost an entire turn basically, and that almost, yeah, see, because you hit the circle button to end your turn, and then to close it again, you hit the circle button again. To close it without ending the turn, you hit the circle button again. But it's easy to want to switch buttons to cancel something, so sometimes I would hit circle button and then switch buttons to the cross button to close it, but that doesn't close it, that ends the turn. That's kind of what I did the first time through. So the thing that's confusing me is, okay, so there's a door over there that is probably gonna have a guard walk through it and catch Dr. Zoo, which is just gonna be terrible. Are there any other exits? I guess no, I can see all the walls in here and there are none, so I guess I'll just hang out here and we will see if this gets me killed. Dudadane, I'm glad that my lateness worked out well for you. As yesterday, we've got a job interview going on here, and when we at Undead Labs, we take job interviews very, very seriously. And we really take our time with them, and so they basically take all day. And I don't really have a lot of control over the timing. So on a day when I'm involved with a job interview, my Twitch stream just kind of has to happen whenever it happens. So Parasite is probably my favorite firewall breaking tool in this game, because even though, like, usually it's I will try to pick up another firewall breaking tool at some point along the line, because being able to instantly hack something like a robot is really effective. I just love basically paying time instead of power in order to get things. So with Parasite, fairly cheaply, you can set up a lot of different hacks going simultaneously and just have the entire map over time just sort of fall to your control. And you're never completely powerless, even when you run out of hacking power. And so it feels very kind of sustainable, and it's got this really nice feeling of sort of mastery of the map that I really like. And so I always want to have it. It's like I'll challenge myself to use other options, but really I just love Parasite a lot. So Parasite that guy. This is the way it works. Is Parasite costs nothing. If it's your first Parasite costs nothing, and then additional Parasites raise in price based on how many Parasites you already have on the map. But then they just take down firewalls one step at a time. So so the fact that that's cheaper than other options is outweighed by the fact that it takes time and you can't just immediately hack whatever you want. So it's not good in a pinch, but it's great for just cost-effectively owning everything. Yeah, so Lycobat, for instance, points out that when cameras are turning on, that's one time when you want something that's quicker than Parasite. Because, like when you've got a camera that'll be on next turn, it'll have a little brief period of time where it'll catch your guy before your Parasite has time to take it out. So unfortunately it didn't reveal very much about the map. Let's see. So I'm not playing an Expert Plus right now, which I can't tell where that's coming from. I'm not playing an Expert Plus, which means the sources of red ground aren't supposed to be hidden from me. Okay, there we go. It's right there in the middle of the screen. That's where that camera is. I just couldn't see it, so I'll have to get somebody there so I can see the camera. So Shalem, can you see it? Yeah, Shalem's gonna be able to see it. There it is. Okay, and now we get to see the power of Parasite. Boom, take that over. Boom, boom, boom. I can afford to do all of that. And now we just wait. It was so cheap, I didn't even check to see what that was. What is this guy? Oh, it's the console database. Okay, that'll mostly just tell me what directions to expect rooms to be in. So my problem with Zoo is the fact that I keep forgetting what his power is. When I'm playing as Zoo, I'll very often. I guess I can get Shalem in here, right? Yeah. I will very often just I'll have him sitting there waiting next to a safe that I think he can't hack, when actually he's great at hacking whatever's in front of him. Well, he can't hack things that he has to continue interacting with, like computer consoles and stuff, or like the nano whatevers. But if he needs to get something out of a safe, he always can. And I'm really good at forgetting that he's got that ability. All right, well, I've got the lay of the land here. That's good. I've got 740 credits too, which means I can either level my guys up or buy stuff at the NanoFab. So because I'm not playing on a particularly high level right now, I know that if I haven't seen guards in this room yet, they're not coming in on their own. So I can just kind of be pretty haphazard with how I move my guys around and not worry about it too much. Additional cameras. Maybe I can see. Okay, one in a room I never need to return to. Are there any others? None I can see yet. So one of my favorite powers actually is. Oh, actually, you know what I should. So, would you guys rather see the security level, which is currently behind my head, or? Oh, actually, you know what? What you don't need to see is the controls. Let's put my face down here. Now you can see all the relevant information to the game. Okay, so what can we buy here? Oh, I love neural dart. Is this okay? See here. Okay, it says no armor piercing. They make armor piercing versions of this. Oh, and this has ammo too. It's super cheap. Don't need it. Lock decoder in case I don't get that Locky person, whatever her name was. They can do the locks. Already got a shock trap. Piercing scanner. +1 armor piercing to ranged weapons. That's pretty good. This guy, his whole thing is ranged weapons. I'd like to get him a rechargeable gun. A gun that has a cooldown instead of ammo. I don't know that I'll necessarily find one. I've been finding tons of them lately. So I'd love to be able to grab him this. Lock decoder is really useful too, though. But let's grab this for now. And then, if we get enough credits, we can come back and get the lock decoder. Being able to get by locks is great at the higher difficulty levels because you want to avoid knocking out any guards. And I think, I'm trying to remember now, Zoo, have I given you any Anarchy yet? Nope. So neither of my guys can even pickpocket. And so I have to take a guard out in order to get to this locked door, or just find a way around it if that's even an option. Yeah, so like that, I'm the same way about guns. I just basically ignore guns that require ammunition because, or any weapons that require ammunition, because it's just not worth it to try to. Oh crap! That was a bad move. That's why you always look before you leap. Yeah, someone's gonna see him, and there is nothing I can do about it except rewind, and I'm not going to rewind for something that small. So there we go. This is how I play. I make foolhardy decisions. Oh, but you know what? Maybe it doesn't catch you. I always kind of assumed it would catch you, but maybe it's a little better than I thought about that. All right, well, certainly if I was trying to hack it and it had more than level 1 firewall, that would have been different. All right. I haven't seen a single guard yet. That's kind of freaking me out. Are they all like having a little guard party somewhere? So let's. One thing, always remember to close doors behind you, because you always are going to regret it if you leave one open. Peek in here. More stuff to capture. Might as well, right? Even if I can't get in there quite yet. Oh yeah, I can't. No, there's an unlocked door there. So, sometimes they'll completely close a place off with locked doors, and sometimes they'll it's more convenient to get through the locked door. I'd really be interested in understanding what sort of rules they use in their procedural generation system to determine that. I assume that guy must be stationary. Yeah. Okay, so whenever we show up in there, we're gonna have to tempt him over and hit him. Let's go in here. All right. I forgot to close the door, of course, because that's what I do. He'll head into this room next, while Zoo heads down here. Let's see, where are we? Oh, this is the first executive. That's why we're not seeing a lot of guards. It's the first executive terminals mission. It's always easy. Hey, Mr. Undead, thank you so much for being excited about State of Decay 2. I'm pretty excited about it myself, and yeah, feel free to speculate about what date it will come out. I certainly have my opinions about when I want it to come out. Mostly motivated by, I don't know why I just looked in there. I can already see everything with the camera. Mostly motivated by a desire to have enough time to make it as good as possible. Okay, what does he do? He's stationary. So I'm pretty sure this is the room. Yeah.
You found the executive terminal. Hack it, and we can get out of here.
So, okay, so what's going to happen, because this is an executive terminal mission, what's going to happen is I'm going to hack the executive terminal, and then these guys are going to go nuts. These two guards are going to start just marching all over the place. So, that guy's... Oh, wait, he is patrolling. Why did I read that as stationary at first? Well, I almost moved Zoo right here, which would have been a terrible idea. Because, yeah, then he would have been seen by the guard. So we actually do have a guy walking. Okay, so I gotta remember... Oh, great. So this is the problem with Parasite, right? Like, when the firewalls go up, it's going away. So, we're gonna head down here. So, what we gotta do is wait to hack this... Okay, we don't want to do this. Because that will just disable it. That won't actually give me access to it. So you gotta wait until it's done hacking. But I also want to hack this when that guard is far away from my position, because his pattern is going to change. And if I'm sort of stuck in this dead end, I don't know. I just feel like it's safer to do it when he's down. So right now he's down. So when he moves back up again, I gotta remember that. Meanwhile, Shalem's just looting away. Oh. Okay, so this turn, that guard's gonna move back up again. Oh good, I can see what he can see. Okay, so I don't want to actually hack it this turn. I want to wait one more turn to do it. So now Shalem, let's come over here. And it doesn't look like there's anything of value in there. There's a camera. Can't steal cameras though. Yep, don't care about that place. Is there anywhere else? I mean, I guess finding out if there's anything interesting down here might be valuable. Nothing in here for Shalem though, except oh, well, I guess we can get. We don't even need any more power. Like we're fine. All right. So Shalem over here. Oh wait. Ah, dang it. If that guy walks out the door, he's going to see Shalem immediately. Why did I do that? Now I can't hack it this turn because they're all going to move. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer, but that's fine. I actually I want to see down that hallway anyway. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think the bad guy faces away here. So I think I should be able to do this. Yeah, we're gonna do some more exploring because it's the first level. How hard could it get, right? Dunedain, of course, I can't definitively answer any questions like that about State of Decay 2, but I can bring up the challenges of something like Focus Aim because, Focus Aim is a very single-player feature, right? Because it depends on the ability to slow down time when you're aiming. And so I know that were we to try to approach something like that, it would be a pretty big challenge for us because we would have to handle it in a very different way, if at all, if we could do it at all, because of there's two of them in there. Okay, because of the whole multiplayer thing. Zoo's stuck. All right. We'll make this work. Okay, that's what I get. I'm messing around. Okay. So I'm really not sure what that guard's gonna do. If I take him out with this guy, no matter what, somebody's about to come out, right? I feel like what I should do is run with Zoo. He can at least get a little further. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
I heard something.
Hey everybody. Shock trap that. Can't quite get as far as I wanted to. I wonder if this will override the other thing that they just got ordered to do. Let's see.
You've got it. Great. When you activated that terminal, it sent out an automated message to change up the guard duty. Be prepared for new patrol patterns.
So I didn't actually have to run with Zoo. I was thinking I was gonna get Zoo over by those tables, and that turned out to be unnecessary because I forgot about the spot where he is right now. It's just fine, and that's where I should have just planned to go and not run, but I ran, whatever, we'll see what happens. Oh, yes.
What was that? They're down. I'm calling it in. Investigating area.
Okay, I feel like that was amazing. All right, so he'll be at 2 AP if he goes here. I feel like the way that guy is facing means he's not gonna go anywhere. It's bad for me, but just in case. Let's move these guys up here, And be ready in case he comes in this door. What's going to happen though is he opens the door, he sees Zoo, he doesn't come in. And then I'm in a bigger problem. So this is not the greatest plan, but let's go. Thought that might happen.
Investigating. Nothing.
Oh, this is fine.
Damn it, they got away.
Yeah, this will be fine. I don't think anyone's got a motivation to come anywhere near us, but just in case.
Investigating.
That guy's perfectly calm. The guy's like, we just saw him, they're right here! He's like, doop da doop da doop. Okay, so I think we should just stay put. So this is a little tougher without a mouse. Okay, so then 2 of them are gonna head back in there. I feel like being able to unlock doors would be good for us. So I'm gonna eat the penalty from that. Get a pass card from him. And now we're ready to take the door if we get the opportunity. Thanks, GameWare Nuke. Like I care about that guy. Actually, wait, this one... Yeah, no, he's a couple rooms away. Alright, so it looks like... Okay, so he's not ready. So that's kind of no point in this, but whatever. And turn. Ah! That's fine. We're fine.
They got away. Damn it, they got away.
Can't use his shock trap either. Oh, whoops! Saw one guy. Didn't know there were 2. So we got 500 credits now. We actually could afford that lockpick device, except that, no. We're just gonna go. I pushed my luck a little bit too much already. Oh wait, I didn't mean to hit end turn. I meant to hit elevator. Come on.
Investigating.
It's almost like I don't know how to play this game. This is what I'm trying to do.
That executive had a very interesting list of contacts. I'm sure they won't miss it.
Right. So I feel like since we don't have the lockpick device, somebody's got to have some anarchy so we can get stuff. So we're gonna do that, and then select a new mission.
I've re-established.
Okay, well, this costs us so little time. Right here, Brasilia. It's 5 hours or 8 hours. So it's interesting. Like basically, a lot of this time is what going through security at the airport. Like there's no 1 hour missions, but you know, it's an opportunity to get equipment, and the other things are okay. So it would be nice to be able to buy something for Incognita. So let's get them some better equipment, and then go up and get something for Incognita.
This is a regional security.
And spending more time at level 1 security isn't bad, so.
Corporate firewall breached.
The thing, so Anarchy, I went for Anarchy so that I can, you know, pickpocket security cards without having to put guards down. And it also, there's a lot of really good equipment that Anarchy is a good prerequisite for. So I do like to have at least one point in it somewhere, somebody who's an Anarchy specialist. I don't give it to everybody though. For some of the reasons you said, you know, like you said, speed and strength make a big difference. Okay. Looks like it's probably another camera in there. Console. Alright. Then I think we can see all of the... Yep. All of the walls, so just hang out there. Yeah, no, I don't use Anarchy. I don't expect to use Anarchy as a way to get money. I fully... My main use of Anarchy is either for getting cards from guards, or it's for using special equipment, which, you know, which could have any benefit. You know, there's a lot of different benefits that equipment can have. Of course. I can afford to peek. And then clear out again. And while we're in, now that we've seen that room, we can do that to everything. Nothing here.
Must be imagining things.
Alright, so once he goes back in, he will be the only observer in there, which still might be enough, actually, to... We might end up needing to take him out in order to get through there, but... And same thing with, can I even... Okay, good. I can... Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, there's another door in there. Okay, so... I don't know if I even need to go through the room with the safe, but I might, so I'm nervous. Yeah, let's get a little bit closer to the door just to save some effort. And then I'm deciding if I want to, I mean, I've got the guy right there. I could easily lure him. So yeah, I wonder, let's play some cat and mouse here. Will he see me if I open this door right now?
You see that?
Alright, so he's gonna come in here. If I hide somewhere that'll be in his peripheral vision, I could just lure him deeper into this room, and then they can end run around him. Let's see if that'll work.
Investigating area. You must be
Yeah,
jumping.
you must be jumpy. Why are you so jumpy? Okay, so first... Let's take that out. Let's see if there's anything else there. Oh, right. What I meant to do was open it, and then peek. You know what? There was no point in me even... Okay, so we definitely have to get through the room behind that guy. So... Let's get his attention over there.
What?
And then... I think I'm safe here? And get them both past the guy in the next room. Gamer Nuke says, every time I come here, I find out about a cool game that I never knew existed. That's probably the nicest compliment you could pay my stream, because that's pretty much why I do this is so that I can, be exposed to games that I might not otherwise have discovered. So I really appreciate you saying that, GameWare. I don't know how fast that guy can move. I don't think he can get to me, but... how do I... There we go. We'll make this work. Maybe I should have run. Zoom. Okay, yeah. So there was no luring him in there and keeping him there. Additional cameras.
Additional cameras.
That one.
Surveillance level increased.
Only has a cred chip. And like I said, I didn't even bother having my Anarchy guy do it because you're right, it's not very much money. It just wasn't worth the pain. All right, so there's an additional camera there, but I don't worry about it too much. Now my problem is, I really don't want to let that guy up anytime soon. So Shalem is kind of stuck dragging him around for a bit. While Zoo does all my exploring. I at least want to get the lay of the land before I let this guy up, and so I know what direction I'm headed before I just let this guy start wandering the base. Oh, Lycobat has a pro tip that if you need to keep 2 guards knocked out at once, you can be in the middle of dragging one and then sit on top of the other, that's a great idea actually. I usually avoid ending a turn holding a guard because if you end up getting somebody aiming a gun at you, the only action you can take is to drop the guard, or to move behind cover if you happen to have that option. But you can't fight back. You can't. There's a lot of things you can't do if you're holding a guard, so it makes me nervous to do it. But if I'm really sure I'm not going to get caught the next turn, then yeah, that is a great idea. You can't drop a guard on top of a guard, so you couldn't just leave them together. You would have to still keep a character there. Basically sacrifice a character to keep an eye on. But let's see here. Kills do not increase the alarm tracker. Costs 3 power per kill. My dart does not pierce armor. Okay, so it has higher capacity and stuff, but it's... I just don't like managing charge packs. 10 turn cooldown. 4 tiles of movement? Nah, I'll wait till I get something better. None of this stuff is good enough. So Zoo, what are you gonna do? I'm really not sure what to expect down there, so I'm gonna... Can you do anything like this? Okay, you can see a little bit more. And I guess never a reason not to take a power source, huh? 20 more minutes. Okay. Works. Oops. Alright, so let's look through here. There's a guy. He patrols in and out. It's good to know. So is it worth leaving this guy yet? I don't really know what's going on. Let's get a little closer to the door. Otherwise, stick with that dude. Okay. Yeah, I wish I just had some sense of where my goal was. Alright, I gotta see. Is there anything to accomplish in that hallway? I'm gonna assume no. I'm gonna assume there's not a door at the end of that, and move back this way. So it seems like we might have to go through this room. I think next turn the guys will be facing the door again. And so if I want to get through it, I should probably queue up both of my guys right on the door for when he walks out. Yep, no door there. And so Zoo should be closer because he's got one less movement point. Yeah, so the guy's there, as anticipated. So we're going to leave that guy on the ground. We are not coming back here for any reason. So if he decides to go north, for instance, I'm home free for a while. He's not going to be much of a threat. All right, so we'll let that guy walk out.
Alarm level 2. Firewalls released.
For some reason, even if you don't particularly need a particular firewall at a given moment, it's still often a good idea to just steal whatever you can, to just, capture whatever you can when you can, because sometimes firewalls go up and then it ends up becoming more costly. Okay, so I can get Zoo down here, which is me out of that guy's sight. And actually, I should have kept Zoo closer to the guy so he could pickpocket him. That's going to be a waste of my time. But we'll see what we can do with it. I'm moving kind of fast, not really deliberating very much, partly just because, I don't want to leave you guys staring at my dull expression. Why didn't I close the door on the way in? That was a bad move. Yeah, so I think... because that guy could just come running in. So I'm going to send him here. Can Zoo... okay, yeah, so he'll still have a couple of AP. So let's pickpocket the guy, take his key card, take his credits. So here, if that guy turns right around and goes back in, this will be a safe place. And I can unlock that door. Oh, does it not connect? It does connect. Okay, good. One more parasite. And good to go. Huh. So I assume that guy's gonna back up and nicely. How does this work? Okay, so that door is facing that way. It's funny, you can't always tell from looking at a door which way it's facing, just because of weird 3D effects. So it looks like that guy headed up north, which is great, just what I hoped he would do. Which means I don't think he's got a lot of time to come back down and threaten me, so I'm going to position myself close to a safe so I can efficiently clean him out and move on. And Zoo's going to wait for that guy to leave. Actually, Zoo can wait here for that guy to leave. Are we one away? Yeah, we're one away. So let's do that. So it looks like my goal is probably in the northeast here, because it's got a special looking room, and it's got that guard coming in and out of it, which is great. Might be another guard we have to sit on. Because we got Parasite, it's going to actually take us some time to open up whatever safe we're trying to crack right now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this was a yellow square when the guy was in the room. Guard not in there right now. Let's keep the door closed. Watch what the guard does and see how I think I can sneak by him. Because I think my destination is up there at that door. And and I've got my key card, which is great. So hopefully I didn't miscalculate something. Okay. So I basically have to get up there during the other phase of the patrol. Yep, Tamiska, I had to delay the stream today. We're interviewing designers here at Undead Labs, and you know what? These guys can't even move. We're interviewing designers, and so job interviews always take precedence over Twitch streams. So yeah, we were still I was in the interview until like 12:30. So. Guard, of course, but at least he's up there.
Guard patrols. Evasion recommended.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that Zoo can open other stuff. Okay, so I think we can do this. I think Zoo will be safe here. Sure hope so. And yeah, so you're right that basically, I mean, so yeah, so he could probably, even that big fancy safe, he could probably hack that thing locally, like EMP it locally. So, look at that. One thing I've not yet found is the exit, unless, that looks like the exit. That's probably it. All right. Let's see if the guard's patrol path is as tight as I think it is. Yeah.
Investigating the area.
Okay, good. All right, so let's start with you. Steal. I forgot which phase we were in with the enemy. Oh, looks like I can barely make out some red. Yeah, he's in there, so I'm not gonna open the door yet. I'll just get as close as I can. Now, this guy. Okay, he's not gonna turn straight around. I think I can still put Zoo here and not get caught, but I'm not dead certain of that, so I'm gonna get him a little bit closer, but not try to go all the way. Because he doesn't need to. I think he can get through that door no matter what. So the problem is gonna be getting through the door, nailing the safe, and then get, like, it's nailing the safe and then getting out again that's going to be the problem, I think. Oh, right.
Warning.
There's the secure safe. You're almost done.
So this is the pressure plate thing, right? So the question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get out. And I think he's still going to be safe there. So 6 or 7 to get out. He's probably going to be able to make it. Let's... Oh, interesting. There's more than just him. There's like a camera or something in there. But I can't see it right now. All right. Another door too, holy crap.
Looking around.
Okay, so the bad guys are in the room right now
Looking around.
with Zoo. And so it'd be a bad move for Zoo to make his move right now. So he's not going to. All right. Meanwhile, open this, peek again. There's the camera. All right, let's take down the camera. And this would be bad to have eyes up there. Yeah, so he can't go through there right now, so he's gonna hide. I need the door open. Grr. It's like my kids. So like about it, I don't know if you heard me at the beginning. The reason I chose these guys was because I don't usually use them. I've won this game enough times that part of what's interesting to me about this playthrough is the fact that I'm choosing characters that I normally would not choose. I don't usually choose Shalem because he's a gun expert and I don't use guns very much. If I can get him a rechargeable gun, I probably will use it. But it's kind of contingent on that. And same thing with Zoo. He's slow. He mostly has sort of close-in powers, and he's not just as useful as some of the other guys, and so I don't use him very much either. So, Stim 4 and Cred chip. Okay, so we don't need the key card anymore. I'm gonna leave that in here. I wish I could do like a Raiders of the Lost Ark thing and like swap something of equal weight so that the pressure plate doesn't go off. So somebody's gonna need speed skill level 4. But it's got charges. I don't want to use it if it's got charges. I'll have to sell it to Monster. That was a waste. Sure
You're back
did.
on their attention. Don't be there when they arrive.
No, that'll just piss them off. Much as I want to. But that will get him facing in a different direction, so I might be able to get out a little faster than I normally would. So, again, the problem with me and Zoo is just my memory. You're right that he does have some cool powers. I just never remember to use them. They're the kinds of powers that I'm bad at remembering to use. Whereas, like, International, it's hard to miss hers, and
Additional guard controls.
stuff. So it's like... So Zoo just always ends up, and Zoo also comes with some downsides to his powers too. So it's a little tougher, but yeah, I totally see where you're coming from. So let's go here, peek inside. Is it just that? Just a couple of consoles? Boo. Well, let's do one more peek. Yep, just consoles. Well, let's hide here then. Everybody's good. Looks like this is gonna come in right on schedule. Like about I can only play like myself. Like if a character's disadvantage is the fact that I'm not good at remembering how to play them, as far as I'm concerned, that's still a disadvantage for the character. In my universe, where I'm playing the game, that's still a problem. So, what can you do, right? I wonder if I can actually make it out without knocking this guard. Let's see. Yeah, you're right about the shock trap, the fact that it pierces armor. It's a nice end run around some of the late game problems that you face. Okay, yeah, I think I can get out of here. Bumpity bump. Realize that probably sounded weird since I said it before you guys heard the audio. And we're out. With a useless piece of loot. Oh well, we only spent 5 hours getting there
More
anyway.
tactical options we have in the field.
And we ended up some cash,
Nice work.
and I don't know. If they introduce Monster here, I can sell it. Hey there, Monster. Let's sell that piece of crap. It's hard to tell where the cursor's gonna be on this particular screen.
I'm taking a big risk selling to you right now, so we should do business more
Gain
often.
6 AP after you successfully knock an enemy with a melee attack. Only costs 240. I've got 2,000 credits. I mean, getting more AP isn't too bad. help you. Mostly the value of this is it helps you drag somebody out of the way right afterwards. So yeah, I think that's worth it.
My usual guarantee terms apply. I guarantee that you're on your own if you break this.
Oh, and I've already. Well, let's just hold on to that because I really actually want this on. Well, I mean, he's got a speed limitation here. His strength is already higher, so maybe this is better on Zoo. Give him more chances to. I mean, I don't know the next time I'm gonna be able to go to a cybernetic augment place, so this might be worthwhile. So yeah, let's do it. Yes, I'm sure. And then, so I've given him his Anarchy. I should probably mitigate his speed disadvantage. I don't need to carry more. The next place I'm going is a place to buy things for incognita. I don't really need hacking when I'm using Parasite. And until I get more equipment, I hesitate to do strength. So let's speed up them both, but then hold on to that 760 credits.
Damn it.
All right, so server farm, unguarded. Yeah, let's do that.
Server
So
farm.
it is almost 1:30, and the next phase of our job interview is about to hit. So as soon as this loads up, we're going to call an end to it. But thanks everybody for being here. Yeah, so I'm just catching up with the chat a little bit. But yeah, continue and exit.